friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in JunkGal's kitchen. I thought it would be fun to start a new series called Vintage Cooking. I have a collection of vintage cookbooks, and I thought it would be fun, since I do cook from these cookbooks, to pick a recipe and make it, but with a twist. We're going to try to make it a little healthier. Today we're cooking from the Wise Encyclopedia of Cookery. It's from 1948, and the recipe for today is French macaroons. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please hit that subscribe button and give me a like. I would really appreciate it. Let's cook. The recipe calls for 1/2 pound of almonds. So I just picked up these almonds from Pick and Save. That's what I could find, and I'll put those in the food processor. 2 egg whites, unbeaten. So I just picked up this container of 100% liquid egg whites. 2/3 cup of sugar. I'm switching out real sugar for this Swerve. This is 0 calories, natural, and it tastes, bakes, and measures like sugar. So we're gonna try this. And then it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. And I have McCormick's. And 1 stiffly beaten egg. And again, we'll just use it from this container. The directions say to bake in a slow oven, 275 to 300, 15 to 20 minutes. So I think I will go with the 300. So go ahead and preheat your oven at this time. We're gonna open our bag of almonds. It calls for 1/2 pound, and this is 8 ounces. So we're gonna just pour the whole thing in. And chop those. I'll grab a bowl and we'll put those in the bowl. I put the freshly ground almonds into a bowl, and next I am going to stiffen the egg. After measuring out my sugar, I realized I didn't have enough. I only have 1/3 cup, so I'm going to use the Swerve brown sugar to make up for the other 1/3. So we're swapping out. Use what you have. For this container, it says that 1 large egg white is 3 tablespoons. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding the egg whites, so that this is the 1 egg that's going to be stiffened, and then I measured out 1/3 cup of egg whites to begin the recipe with, but I'll go ahead and stiffen these egg whites. I'm going to use my whisk attachment for my mixer to stiffen the egg whites. That's what it should look like. The instructions say, add gradually the unbeaten egg whites alternatively with the sugar and vanilla. Work in the stiffened beaten egg white a little at a time, mixing thoroughly between additions. So we'll go ahead and get this all mixed up. These are looking so delicious. Have you ever made French macaroons? Am I even saying it right? And here's the last of our vanilla. And now I'll add the stiffened egg whites. Everything looks like it's mixed really well. The next step, it says, turn the paste into a pastry bag fitted with a plain tube and press small balls the size of a walnut onto wax paper on a cookie sheet. If you don't have a pastry bag, the mixture may be dropped from the tip of a spoon. And actually, I'm going to use my little scooper. This looks like it might be the size of a walnut. So let's go ahead and do that. It says to use wax paper, but I don't think you're supposed to bake with wax paper. So I'm just using my silicone mat. And we'll just drop these on here. It says it makes 18. I'll scrunch them together so they're not all over the place. And I believe these look like they're, maybe some of them might be bigger than the size of a walnut, but we'll go with it. The recipe states that it makes 18. I think that is going to be true here. So we'll squeeze these probably on the edge. because there are 15 here, and that's 16. $17. And 18. And I'll just take, I think I can get one more. And we'll just add some of these others, the leftover on here. These look and smell delicious. Because we went with a higher temperature, we're going to pop these in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'll be back with the final reveal. And this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. It does say in the book, cool, then tear off the paper and join the macaroons by placing the flat bases together in pairs. Well, we didn't use paper, I used my silicone mat. But we'll let these cool and we'll come back and join them together. And of course we'll taste them. I'll be right back. The macarons have cooled. I'm going to start taking them off of the silicone mat and putting them together in pairs like the recipe says. Let's try this. It's one. And then it says to put them together. This. I'll go ahead and do the rest and I'll be right back. I wanted to show you how I lifted the macaroons off of the silicone mat. That's 1, 2, and then it looks like this. Put them together, kind of squeeze, kind of crumbly, and then I just put them on the cool rack. They look and smell delicious. And I don't think it mattered that we used the brown Swerve sugar. And then we did have one left over, so that can be a snack for later. But here they are. Let's plate these up and see how they taste. This looks so adorable. It is kind of crumbly, but ultimately, the test will be how it tastes. This tastes so good. It is not too sweet. I love it. So I hope you'll try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you tried it and what you thought. And if you have an idea that you want me to try from the recipe books that I have, let me know. I'll see if there's a recipe for it. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.